Hi YouTube! Today we are watching a replay from a scrim of my competitive team, Qup Blaze. Playing with my teammates, Blanks and Xeno Shogun. We are currently recording live, so we have a live audience that might ask questions at some point. You as well on YouTube, feel free if you have a question, a comment, whatever, leave it in the description. This is just a scrim, it's not the league game, but it's still interesting. We had quite a fight against them. They were playing weird. I was struggling to find some boosts that night, so I want to see what happened. Mostly from my point of view, but also as a team situation, I'm curious of what's what. Let's get to it. As always, if you like the content, drop a like, a sub. So here Xeno's challenging from behind, so I'm gonna play backboard, expecting him to go for ball, but he went for challenge. I'm a bit close here. I don't like that I flipped twice. I spaced out, played this till I get the demo. I don't like when I do that. I know this puts you guys awkward. It's something that I was doing a lot with Storm, with like Log and Seb and stuff like that. We were doing those type of rotations, but I think this puts you guys awkward. I need here to try to get Big Rat and rotate by pads or rotate through mid, something like that. Because the ball is switching sides and I'm behind it, I'm gonna be in your way if I try to. Yeah, here I needed to turn left and get out of there. Try to get out of your way, but I'm pretty sure it puts you guys awkward. Here I'm playing far because I don't have anything. Didn't expect that. We're good. I hear Xeno, like... So here I'm expecting Xeno to take the second man. I'm floating. Like, I should be last man here. I'm not expecting to have to run at it and support lengths. And I hear Xeno in my headphones, and I don't know why he doesn't go there. We're gonna go see his point of view real quick. He probably just saw me in front. Like, see Xeno here? Like, you landed, you have boost, I'm still floating, just go for it. Your second net, right? So the as much as I was saying, like, you see two teammates for your third, but in this situation I'm gonna land in third position. I can't go until I landed. You can, right? So you could have been a bit more in support. But it's one of those situational moments that, like, yes, I'm in front of you, but I can't go because I'm floating. That's that. He ends up pitching it. Could I have controlled this? I think I need the jump, light touch, side flip, land on wall, and then go back out for this ball. I think I need to try to control this. To be honest, like, I placed it here. There's nobody in position. Those two are going to be backwards, and Big Rat's backwards. They're all backwards. So that clears all behind them. Good job from Big Rat from getting to it. I still their back boost. Yeah, I was surprised that we were in a 2 last man. Hey, thanks a lot, Jose. Have a good one. We were in the double last man position here. So Lengths plays, then rotate. So therefore Lengths is last man here. 100%. I don't know what happened. That flip. This is a bad habit from champion low GC. This is a bad habit that is deadly. This flip, that's a no-go. So the flip was okay. Like here, like Lank's coming back, you want to take second place and I'm going for it. I think here you could have, or like here, as, but because the flip started here, then you're, because here, even though you seem to have slowed down, you notice that there's a possibility for a clear, even though I think in this situation it's not your responsibility, but whatever. It's the type of situation where I would have started going sideways, but more like on the midfield line type thing. Because here I start turning back because this, like, you know, well, I turn sideways because I might have to turn back if he does the clear, or turn forward if he whiffs or whatever. But yeah, being front facing like this, like, he got a good clear to, you know, to our defense. He did a good clear. Where am I? And it stems on the fact that I didn't control that ball. I said, you know, when it happened, I was like, maybe I should have controlled that ball. Maybe I should have actually tried to control that ball at least. Hey Miro, how you doing? Miscontrol. I hate it. I hate alpha boost sometimes. Like this, I can't see anything. I hate it so much. That's why I play sparkles usually. Finish that on length, try to get that mid boost. That's just an awkward bounce. I don't know what I can do on that. Fade back post. Yeah, I cut you off. My bad. My bad, Zeno. That's your ball. 100%. It's whether you have boost or not, it's still your ball. Buddy, the ball's not on the ceiling. You need to go. I'd rather you go with little boost so you keep momentum and we keep the rotation and stuff. Like, you could have taken that 50 if you're driving fast already. And that's great, Miro. Glad to hear it. So in 4 minutes and a half, I'm supposed to be halfway through this replay. I think that's fine that I go there. Force, Zeno goes, lengths next. Yeah, I have no business playing far post, far side here. Like, the ball's not gonna come here, and if it comes here, length's gonna go. I need to rotate behind to be that player. I really felt like I was overdoing it yesterday. This little pause here, I don't know if you have a take on this one, Miro. I really like I started slowing down here because basically I'm last man for second. Normally there's someone that's almost recovered, but I think slowing down here instead of going at it full speed, I think kind of helps my teammate to get back in position and stuff like that. The only thing is it might make them awkward that I challenged this here. I'm pretty sure someone jumped behind me. Was not the end of the world, but still a waste of resources. But that, then I land here. Okay, that works. Thought Lanks could handle that. I should have taken that across. Might have had the call from Lanks that he still had. What the hell? What did I do there? Yeah, I jumped too early. I was convinced that he was coming. So convinced that he was coming for some reason. I saw a ghost. Not allowed to do that. Oh, I don't like this boost. Yeah, I'm out of position. I leave lengths alone. This one, 100% my fault. Especially after that garbage shot. Like, if I take a good shot on that, maybe. This happened a few, Xeno, last night. Like, your last man here. You need to fake challenge. You can't hard challenge this. Yeah, there's no, like, it needs to be a free ball for you to go. Because, like, you don't, they're all there and they're all trying to touch it before you. They will. Like, probably you saw that Lynx was recovering and stuff like that. It's just that, yeah, let's say you go, and it comes back to the principle of tempos that I was talking about, right? You're that last tempo before a break. Like, we don't have anyone back in position. So if you go and you dunk them, they still gonna get the ball back, right? So there's no, unless it's free and you can control it and, you know, gain time, unless us reposition as the last man, yes. If not, like, I'd rather, like, here I would like fake challenge and stuff like that, so you guys are two to defend the next counter attack. To be honest, I shouldn't have been taking that back boost. That's on me, but I'm just pointing out that that's another thing that could be optimized as well. Just never get there. Can't jump there. Here my job's done. I can't jump here. Because I jump there, I'm out of the play for like 5 minutes. I leave Lynx alone again. Good thing Lynx was cooking yesterday, who was holding. Probably should have communicated there. So I should be halfway, so I'm at least 30 seconds behind. Second, well, bad 50 beast. I remember that one. Lynx should be next. I'm going for that boost because I'm pretty sure I have time. Anticipated something more on net. Yeah. Again, I made the garbage here. He was coming to demo, that's why I went backboard. So he was coming here. Big Rat was doing that all night yesterday. I was like, I'll get out of this way, I get backboard, but then his aerial play was garbage, kind of fell top of the box, and then I was awkward, so I tried to jump down, and then I was out of momentum, out of position. Probably because I went for that back boost again. Yep. That was not momentum efficient for me. Not proud of this one. Try to control. Oh yeah, I remember that touch. It was so slick, but it's just, I think I had to like full boost into it. I need to see him right away and try to push it over him. But like, I kept the ball so close to me. It's just, I think I better my boost a bit too much. I have no business there. Ooh, it went okay. You see what I'm saying, Xeno, about the positioning last man. So I'm last man, okay? I am very close, okay? I am like dangerously close, okay? But play is slow. Okay, there's no monster clear coming. And I'm sideways. So if ever something happens, I can go back pretty quickly, but I can also go forward by being sideways. Just on, I think I should be here right now. Maybe here. I think I'm a few car length too much. Like I'm lagging. If I draw a line like this, I'm lagging behind the ball a bit. And I probably missed a scoring opportunity there because of that. And another thing, that it's a concept that I've been talking about recently, Do you see how Lynx covers like this zone by being here this way? He covers the like short, and I cover longer, and I can actually go back and cover more. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Link should play that. Last man. Get a demo here. Getting some pad. I don't like my batting here. I think here I need to go get that bad and that bad before I go back in. Yeah, because like I'm here and now I don't have that back pad and I can't go and get it and stuff. I'm awkward. I would have rather be here sideways in this situation, thinking about turning forward, than being here backwards because I'm too close. I need to be facing backwards if you get dunked, but if I'm more back, I could be sideways. So the rotational position of your car impact how close you can be to the play. Try to get that mid for lengths. You wanted that one, I heard you. Yeah, I cut you all game that game. Yeah, and then I miss, and then you're awkward. My bad. I made you awkward that game. I see it now. Oh, I love that dodge though. Like I'm stuck, I'm floating in their box, and you put a ball towards me. I'm like, oh, if I touch it, maybe I can screw a big rat. And I just, whoop, the littlest touch, just to stop it there. But no, it's not okay, you know, because it's what can I say? So basically, when I end up cutting, it's because this is what I'm trying to do, right? So normally, Lank's supposed to be the first man, but like he can't go because it's much too far, right? So then I cut. That's what I'm trying to do. It's just when you're doing the right thing and you're coming in with momentum and boost and stuff, and you're on your cue, I just stifle your rhythm and stuff. Like, it is my mistake, and then it puts you awkward, and then it makes you second guess yourself. But like I pointed out, because it is my mistake, I made you, and that's game 2, 3, something like that. And you know, especially that I know that like you assume that I'm doing right, so yeah. So there, I prevent him from taking the ball, so even lengths get down, bumps, doesn't matter. I follow your touch, no boost. And then, did you not go there because I've been cutting you all game? That's my question. Because I thought we had a good thing going here. Not a big fan of that flip, but okay, no, it wasn't that bad. But either way, you're still supposed to dust to get this guy. At least get a 50. Very least get a 50, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to win. First of all, fast aerial Nope, that's not what I wanted to. Like, not like, I know that you know how to fast aerial. I'll try to show what's the problem in this case. So you agree that from here, yeah, but I think that's a recurring pressing jump too fast. It's a recurring issue. It's something else I wanted to talk to you about. But you see how this to this, like, I know ball's gonna move, but roughly speaking, this is the line we want to get. So we want to jump, we want to tilt back a bit, and then jump to try to get to, you know, this angle. But I think you double jump flat and then you start flying. And then do you see how, like, I didn't want to move. So you ended up like, you did something like this with your path, right? When in fact you could have went just a bit further and then jump, and then, you know, more like straight. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to dust him there. Yeah. And fast aerial is not fast inputs. Like, actually, it's something that I noticed, like, very high ranked player, when I see them take off super slick, it's like pop, like that's the timing of their two jumps, right? And they take off, it's so slick. I would have to find an example, but it has nothing to do with the speed. But yeah, here, because these challenges is something that happens a lot in threes. Like, you need to go, it's your turn, you need to get a touch on the ball, and like, we need a touch on the ball, and I'm likely playing here like you have a touch on that ball. Yeah, see? So the big issue is that here, like, I'm turning that worst case, this ball like goes up and down or straight down, and then maybe Sav does something with it, right? But then this touch ends up coming here. I did not see that coming at all. I didn't react the best way, to be honest, but and then we score on that. Good job. You made a great pass. Oh, that's another example. Did you hear it? Pa on my speed flip? Like, it's not pa, right? I'm not rushing it. I'm gonna play it again. And even I think my first jump is a tad early. But yeah, it's not. Like, there's stuff that needs to be quick, but these I don't think are. Okay. There's still a minute, but it's a minute and threes. It's like you seem to be positioned like you're scared that I get dunked. You see what I mean? You're positioned in case I get dunked. But I'm not challenged, right? I understand, because yeah, but in this case, I think you could have, you know, pushed the limit a little more. and maybe we get a scoring chance, right? And especially like in a situation where like here, like I'm jump, he's not jump, okay? So normally I'm not challenged. I would start getting mid, because what I'm trying to do for sure is not send the ball here or send the ball here. It's send the ball like top of the box, right? That's what I'm aiming for. And I think you need to play like a bit like on the other play earlier, where I played as if you had the touch on the challenge. You need to play as if I make it. And just another detail here. You seem to be flipping like you're trying to shoot. Do you see what I mean? You seem to be trying to score. Am I right? Yeah, so, and this is another common mistake in this area, high champion, low GC, where we're in front of the net, there's a ball, we try to score, but there's a guy here, right? So if you try to flip like when you're shooting and he's taking a 50, you get obliterated every time. But there are ways to actually absorb that hit, have the ball drop here, or like you know that I'm on the left, right? And they're all here behind the ball. So any type of like back left type of situation challenge there. So as soon as you know that, and it's why when I jump sometimes and the guy misses his 50 or gets bumped or whatever, I get a very bad shot because I'm jumping for a 50, right? And then the guy gets bumped and then I don't have a good shot because that's not what I was going for. But yeah, I think that's something keep in mind. Maybe it can make the difference here and there. But there was likely no scoring there anyways. This is awkward. No. Oh, length's better. We take those. I think we got too lucky on pinches, on challenges this one. I played wrong here. Trying to think. Yeah. How do I word that? Because like it's fine what you're doing, but I don't think it's optimal. But I don't want to be splitting air neither. Is it that important? Because it's something that happens. Okay. How I see that, let's say I'm playing you, okay? What I see is that like you see how you're behind me. So if challenge is to happen here, it's gonna be me. It's not gonna be. Right? So already I wouldn't be going that much this way. I would be going a bit more this way. And then maybe you would have taken it. It's just I find weird that you take this boost and then you try to defend going like backwards. You see what I mean? You're not very helpful. But if you don't take this boost, maybe he takes it and I still don't have it. So sorry, I've been harping on this one because Slanks is supposed to go get that back boost in our formation. I don't want to say it like that because likely a lot of the time. So if because your opponent in threes on kickoffs, so I am match against Sav, right? You are match against Big Rat, and Kaj is against Lynx, right? That's our 1, 2, 3, right? And like when even me beat the guy that you're match against to get that boost, likely I'm gonna have it. Do you follow? But I think it's a bit too fast. It's a bit too peaky. I'm not sure. Pretty sure it was fine. That's why I hesitated to even say something about it. I don't even know what's the actual best thing in this situation, but I know that I was awkward to not have boost there. Like, if you want to keep it simple, you did the right thing. Okay, so if you want to keep it simple, you did the right thing. I've always told you, you're the follow. I want you to fight for mid boost. You got mid boost, right? You secured it. I'm gonna get the other one. Maybe here though, I would have rotated back post then, right? Because we assume that Lang's gonna position for that next thing. So I would go rotate across right now, because that's another thing. I need to come and get this boost ASAP, because I need to get back in rotation with boost at some point. I could do it with pads, but I'm gonna have what, 3 pads at best, and then we could check it. We could check it. It's actually something that could be interesting. So yeah, because I need the boost, I'm gonna be in this position, so I'm gonna be awkward the other way around. So I wouldn't have added you on top of it, maybe. I don't know. All right. What do you mean, for the mid boost or Storm over there? Not sure what you mean. Here for everyone watching, I was doing great, and now I'm falling apart in the timing. This is another common mistake where we're trying to hit ball this way. Okay. The thing is, off the wall, when you hit ball this way, you hit ball to their corner and play dice there all the time. What is much more efficient, dangerous, especially that you tend to have teammates in the mid and stuff like that, is to hit the ball this way. It's not always possible. I think this one was a bit of a reach, but I think with a better lineup, we could have had a little bit of it. And then the ball, what happens is it goes more... if we manage to scoop this ball from underneath, not directly underneath, obviously, more like this, or with the car like this-ish, it would have went like this to land about here, right? And then Beast for sure jumps and get that touch. Boop. Yeah, and that's something. So there's 2 things. There are the moments where your car's on the ground, ball's falling from the sky, or ball is on your car, and you take your time and you get dunked. That is ultra dangerous. Can't have that, especially in threes. Someone's going to be there. When you're behind the ball, there's no danger. Do you see the difference? Because if something happened, you just jumps. All you do is jump. and nothing happens, right? And what helped me a bit with knowing whether I do have time or not is like here, there's no way for you to know, but it starts. Do you see how, like, we see them now, right? There's one in our net, there's one on, like, back left just outside of the screen. Then, most of the time, when you eliminate a player, you're gonna have space, right? Here, it's time to notice that you do have space, right? You need to check, there's nobody, there's nobody, there's nobody. Nobody, nobody, nobody. I see him here, but he's still not, like, we're closer to the ball than he is. And he's still driving away. So here, you see? And now we can focus on the ball and be like, yeah, nobody's coming right now. I can hit ball. And so... starting here, you need to see that, like, this is free. Now you need to be like, okay, this is my ball, right? As long as I stay close enough and I be ready if someone shows up. But, like, if, like, what's the possibility that someone shows up from a place you didn't see coming, right? Like, we don't see anybody, right? So if someone shows up, he's currently midair, right outside your screen here. You know, if he wants to burn 70 boosts to get that touch here, and then what? It stays there and goes back to your teammate. Good for him. You know, like, I'm gonna pick up behind you or lengths or whatever. We don't care, right? So I know there's moments where either you don't have time to look, but I think what we need to work on is looking when we have time to look. Here, it's a perfect situation for that. Too much on that. Let's finish the game. Thanks a bit close, but late game, wanted to put pressure. I panicked here, panic here. Panic, bad takeoff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're in overtime. I thought they were already leading. Didn't fly right for that touch. I have to slow down a bit. I don't like that flip from me. That was an aggressive turn by Lengths. So dangerous. Yeah, see, I do that again. It's not normal that I'm spraying with the orange guys. Yeah. And then there's no boost, of course. I have no business there. Good touch. He's on. Then I'm awkward. I'll probably screw up Lengths a bit. Take a breather. Yep. So here, but it's my responsibility there to not, you know, to defend the net. But I saw you were dosing him by so much. I was like, ah, well, it's free. So you don't have to jump this early. Yeah, well, you don't hit the ball because, like, you were trying to look if I was there. Yeah, so You jump, but you didn't consider that this ball is touching a bit of the curve. So that's why it's going a bit more straight down and it screws you up. Not much, but just enough, right? But the point that oops, that's not what I meant to do. The point that I more want to make is that your goal to jump here is to beat normally cage big cars, right? Or at least meet him on that ball, right? So you don't have to jump until like he jump-ish or he looks like he's gonna jump. You can take a second here, likely. Look how much ahead of him you jumped. Right? If you do make that read, like, good job, but I don't think you need to put that on yourself. And I need to make the save behind you. I was like, this ball is going this way. You two are going this way. Like someone's gonna have a piece of it. I want to see it from his point of view. He never, you know, you didn't even put pressure on it. The only thing is like we heard you jump, but you were never in the screen. You know. But it's my bad. I screwed up. So I would like to watch more of our replay, YouTube people. I think it was instructive. I was aping in that game. I don't know what was wrong with me. So I'll try to work on this. If you have any comments, let me know in the comments. And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.